Let's try some pen and ink shading techniques. You'll need a pen and paper. You can do it on a separate sheet of paper if you don't want to print the worksheet. The first one is hatching. You are going to fill in the boxes going in one single direction. The closer together your lines are, the darker the value. The further apart your lines are, the lighter the value. So you can see how I went from dark to light. To shade the sphere, I'm shading in a curvy line, using a curvy line. The box darker on one side where the light wouldn't be, and a little lighter on that front. The next one is scribble or scumbling. So again, the more and more scribbles you have, the closer together, the darker the value is going to be. The less scribbles further apart, the lighter the value. For the cube, looking for that place that's furthest away from the light, making the value super dark, lots of scribbles close and close together. For the sphere, you can see a lot of scribbles close together, getting less and less and less as you go up towards the light source. Cross hatching, you are going to go in two different directions. So you can do this however you want, up and down and side to side, or two different diagonals. It's up to you. Just doing less and less lines as you go towards the lighter value. And when you shade, you're going to do the same thing. The dark value, lots of lines close together, less lines further apart. And of course, for your sphere, you're going to do them in a curvy manner because it is a curved object. And for the last technique, it is stippling. So you're basically just poking the paper, making little dots. The more dots you have, the closer together they are, the darker your value is going to be. So I switched to my fine point Sharpie for this because it has more of a thick tip. So you can switch up your tool if you want for this technique. Just getting less and less dots as you work your way towards the lightest value. For these boxes down below, you are creating lines that would represent that word below. So rough looking lines, thick lines, thin lines, short curved lines, wavy lines, broken, implied. Calligraphic means from thick to thin lines. And then finally, make up your own line box. And there you have it, pen and ink techniques.